This video is going to show how you can integrate Virtuoso for functional UI integration and end-to-end testing with OWASP ZAP to be able to perform vulnerability scans while you run your functional journeys. Now, we do have great documentation here, but I'm going to go through on the video how to set this up. Number one is you need to have OWASP ZAP downloaded. And once this is done, there's just a couple of things you need to do to immediately start utilizing this to run vulnerability scans as you perform your functional journeys. So in there, we need to go to ZAP and into the preferences. The first thing is we need to come to the HUD option and ensure that the show the HUD welcome screen when a browser is open is unchecked. So we just need that so it doesn't change any of the URLs in Virtuoso. Now, the only other thing we need to do now is go to the local proxies and take note of the address and the port for the proxy. And the reason we're going to do that is because in order to be able to proxy the traffic from Virtuoso, so basically as you run the functional journey, so as you run your functional tests, we want to proxy this into OWASP ZAP, which of course is running on local to be able to perform those vulnerability scans. We're going to do that using the Virtuoso bridge. Now, we do have another video on how to set up the bridge. So assuming that that has been done, all you need to do is to put in your bridge command, which uses the points to the bridge client, uses the token, gives it a name, Virtuoso Training Bridge. And then we just need this proxy. So we're going to application HTTP proxy, and we're going to use that localhost 8080, which came from the OWASP ZAP, so localhost 8080. So that just gives the address for OWASP ZAP on the local environment. So now when we run that bridge, it's going to establish a connection. So it's basically running the bridge on my laptop where the OWASP ZAP also resides. And what that does is means that when I come into Virtuoso, I can go to the goal settings, go to the environment and set the bridge to the Virtuoso Training Bridge, which we've set up, which now enables us to proxy the traffic when we run the journey into OWASP ZAP. And we can literally see that when I go ahead and execute this journey, so I've got a short journey going to the Virtuoso website to fill in a form to get a demo. When I execute that, Virtuoso is launching a headless browser, headless Chrome browser, using bots to run the functional test. So we're running a functional test, but at the same time, if we go to OWASP ZAP, we'll be able to see that we are running also the test to perform vulnerability scans. And if we just do that again live, so we'll just execute, we can see that we should, there we go, see two new entries that are going to each of the pages. We can see that there is a medium alert to be reviewed, which we can then look at the alerts, and you can just see we can drill in and it just shows the alerts that are present on the site, which we can then review. So just having this ability to, at the same time as performing a functional test, be able to perform a vulnerability scan really easily means that you can benefit from both functional UI integration and end-to-end, but also now perform vulnerability scans.